Hi Aquarius, welcome to Spirit Speaks Oracle readings. My name is Tessa and I'm so happy to have you here with me. Hope you can sit down, relax, have a cup of tea, enjoy some messages that Spirit has for you for the month of July. We've got a lot of cool things happening for the month of July. On July 4th, Venus enters Gemini. So you know Venus, the planet of love and beauty and fertility, money. Entering into Gemini, which Gemini rules the mind, communication, ideas. This interaction is going to help most of us to come out of our shell and be little social butterflies. Okay, so do a little bit of networking, make some new friends. Definitely going to be a good reason to get out there and socialize. Okay, and if you live in the United States, happy 4th of July. On July 7th, Uranus finally changed its sign and enters Gemini. And Uranus is known for breakthroughs, awakenings, disruptions to a degree, surprises and things along that line. This is going to help us see things in a different perspective, okay? Might see something in an entirely different way. You could have a breakthrough at this time, and then we're going to see some innovations with technology. Okay, that's going to be brought about with Uranus moving into Gemini. And then on the 10th we have the full moon, which is the buck moon. They call it the buck moon because of the young male deers with the antlers. They start to grow their antlers. They're velvety at first and very itchy, but remember that full moons are a great time to release what no longer serves you, okay? So take advantage of this full moon, and if there's something that you feel might be blocking your progress, keeping you from a dream or a goal, go ahead and ask the universe to take that from you, release that out of your life, and clear the way for something new and amazing. We have the Perseid meteor shower starting on the 17th for a few weeks. Hope a lot of you guys can get out there and see that, and the weather's nice. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into Leo, okay? So think of the fiery energy of the sun, and then the fire sign of Leo meeting. This is lots of fire, lots of energy and passion. It's gonna give you a big burst of confidence. You're going to be able to shine very brightly during this time. Your creative endeavors might blossom. You might have some inspiration around those, some enthusiasm. Make sure that that you have a little bit of fun with it and play as much as you can, especially with those creative pursuits. Okay, the more play and the more fun you can have, the more joy you can have, the better it will turn out. And then lastly, on the 24th, we have the new moon, also in Leo. New moons are a great time for new beginnings, okay? Like a fresh start. Make sure to set your intentions. It's always a good time to create a vision board, or just light a candle and say a prayer about your dreams and desires and what you like to see for the rest of the year. Just make sure to be true to yourself. Always be authentic when you set those intentions, okay? Well, let's get right into it. I have 3 oracle decks for you for this month of July. The first deck I'm going to use is the Ask Your Guides oracle deck, okay? So your spirit guides are here with you, my Aquarius friends, and they have a message for you this month. Okay, your divine soul is actually coming through with a message of psychic awareness. This is pretty amazing. Psychic awareness. Here we have you for sure. We have this lotus flower. I see a fish and what looks like a hawk maybe, or an eagle. And then the full moon here, okay? So these are all elements of psychic awareness. Let's see. The number 47 is at the bottom of this card, which could be an angel number that could help you clarify the message. But let's see what the guidebook has to tell you about psychic awareness, your divine soul. The key words around this is clairsentience, clairvoyance, reception, and telepathy. It says your divine soul is awakening, and with it, your psychic abilities are coming alive. More evolved and specific than basic intuition, your psychic faculties are giving you access to the fourth dimension and are coming into contact with discarnate, enlightened helpers who can assist and guide you in beautiful ways. You may start accessing divine music or tap into new healing energies. You may also receive telepathic messages and have clairvoyant visions. It's pretty cool, Aquarius. I occasionally get those myself, so this is an exciting time for you. It says, heed your newly aroused psychic faculties and don't doubt the specific and profound transmissions flowing to you. Record your dreams, believe in your hunches, and accept the symbols and signals being relayed to you from the psychic realm. Trust your vibes and embrace your psychic channels fully. What they're communicating is essential to fulfilling your purpose. Ask your divine soul to lead you. Its message, embrace and trust what you receive. Okay, Aquarius? Trust what you're receiving. Your divine soul is speaking to you telepathically, giving you hopefully some psychic, maybe some premonitions, clairvoyance. Trust in what is being relayed to you, okay? This is going to help you fulfill your purpose. All right, what an exciting way to begin your month. The second oracle card deck that I'm going to use for you is the Divination of the Ancients guidebook, okay? We'll see what kind of divine wisdom wants to come across for you for the month of July. Okay, feathers. Oh, nice. And it says message, okay? Here we have an image of these feathers falling down from heaven, maybe into a pond, some type of pool of water. And message, feathers are messages from your angels for sure, okay? Let's read what the guidebook has to tell you about feathers. Okay, it says, when you ask for guidance, Spirit responds without fail. The universe has been sending you messages in reply to your questions, but you have blocked your ability to notice them. You may have been hoping for guidance for so long that you are focused on the asking rather than on the receiving a reply. Ask yourself this: are you really wanting an answer? If yes, then start to become aware of the replies that come to you from Spirit. Keep vigilant, for the answers come in many different forms, as an overheard conversation relevant to your question, as a song playing on the radio, in words spoken by a friend, or in other ways, including the sight of a beautiful feather falling in your path. There's an incantation that I will read for you. Feel free to write that down. It says, upon the wind whispers ride, messages on feathers fall far and wide. Signals come in form and sound. I see answers all around. Okay, so make sure that you are paying attention to those signs, Aquarius. There are some other divinatory meanings that could apply to some of you out there. It says they want you to know your prayers are being answered. The answers are all around you. A past loved one, spirit guide, or even an angel, whichever form you are drawn to the most, has a message for you, for your highest good. Watch carefully for nature's delivery of messages from the spirit world. Okay? Pay attention to those signs in nature for sure. There's a little bit of history I'll read to you about feathers and their divination. It says, Greeks traditionally considered feathers, their colors and shapes and how they fell, as clues about the future. For instance, a white feather falling in front of you meant the gods were on your side. Today, a white feather symbolizes an angel or a loved one in the spirit world trying to connect with you. It's important that you don't step over a feather, for it may indicate you are willfully choosing to ignore the sound and loving guidance awaiting you. It may be then some time before such help comes your way so easily again. Okay. Well, pay attention to the sign. Have you been seeing feathers, perhaps? It doesn't have to be feathers, but perhaps some of you have seen some feathers. You might get other signs out in nature. But make sure that you're following these signs, you're being patient, and you're not focusing so much on the asking part. Be open to receiving those answers, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Go with your gut instincts. All right, you're getting some psychic awareness coming in, okay? So that's a big part of it, is paying attention to the signs. Alrighty? Okay, Aquarius. And the last card deck that I'm going to use for you is my Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I love this one. Spirit animals are signs for me. They come to me all the time, as well as songs. I'll get songs that pop into my head. I do see things out in nature as well. Other thing, I see things in the trees all the time, in the leaves, shapes and things like that. But okay, I feel your card, Aquarius. So for July, the elephant spirit is coming through for you. And I actually drew this card in reverse. So I'm going to read the protection message around the elephant spirit. It says, learn from the past, okay? You know how elephants have a great memory, okay? So remember what happened in the past. Learn from the past. And there's the number 25 at the top of that card, which could be an angel number that could help you clarify this message in further detail. Okay, so the protection message says, are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. Okay, so don't ignore what happened in the past. Hopefully you've learned some lessons in the past, and that will help guide you for your future, okay? Perhaps you were, not learning from the past. You kept blocking the signs. The signs were giving to you. Your divine soul is trying to come through and give you messages that you're going to receive some psychic awareness, okay? So if you were blocking those signs out, stop doing that. And learn from the past, okay? Trust your memory. It sounds like your July is going to be pretty exciting. So please let me know what's going on in the comment section. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Your support helps my growth, and I really appreciate it. Also, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, as they can help you form a bigger picture of what's going to happen for you for this month. Okay? Have a fantastic July.